Welcome back to Spy Trader, your go-to podcast for everything related to the S&P 500. I'm your host, Johnny Bear Market McBull, here to break down the latest financial news and what it means for you. The time is 6 a.m. on August 31st, 2024. Let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about Warren Buffett's timeless investment philosophy, particularly his love for food brands. Buffett has always been a fan of companies with simple business models and strong brand loyalty. Recently, we've seen Berkshire Hathaway reducing its Apple holdings by 50%. He's still holding tightly onto his shares in Coca-Cola and Kraft Heinz. It seems like Buffett is doubling down on his belief in established food brands. Speaking of food and beverage stocks, there are some juicy tidbits to consider. Take Monster Beverage, for example. It's seen a staggering growth of 200,000% from February 1994 to February 2024. With a strong hold on 27% of the U.S. energy drink market and 2023 sales topping $3.85 billion, it's no wonder growth-oriented investors are buzzing about it. But it's not the only one making waves. Celsius is emerging as a fierce competitor in the energy drink scene. With its revenues doubling from 2020 to 2023, and an expected 24% sales growth in 2024, it's certainly heating up. Thanks to a $550 million investment from PepsiCo, Celsius now holds a 10.5% market share. And let's not forget Mondelez International, with its iconic brands like Oreo and Cadbury. They plan to align 90% of their revenue with core categories like chocolate and snacks, making it a sweet deal for income-focused investors. The market implications of these shifts are significant. With inflation still a hot topic, consumers are leaning heavily toward brands with established loyalty. This trend is reflected in the rising performance of stocks in the food and beverage sector. As inflation impacts discretionary spending, this stability makes such stocks particularly appealing. Let's get to the good part. What does this mean for your trading strategy? If you're looking for stable investments in a volatile market, diving into food and beverage stocks might be your ticket. Monster Beverage, MNST, and Celsius CELH offer robust growth potential thanks to their increasing market share in the ever-popular energy drink segment. Meanwhile, Mondelez International, MDLZ, remains attractive for those seeking reliable dividend income and moderate growth. Its portfolio of beloved snack brands provides a safety net in uncertain economic times. Acting on Buffett's philosophy, having a diversified portfolio heavy on consumer staples like these could help you weather economic storms. Here's a quick joke to lighten the mood. What do you call a piggy bank that's full? Porkfolio. Ha, gotta love a good finance pun to keep things interesting. In conclusion, the spotlight on food and beverage stocks provides strategic opportunities for those looking to balance growth with stability. With Berkshire Hathaway's continued faith in brands like Coca-Cola and Kraft Heinz, and the growing market presence of energy drink players like Monster Beverage and Celsius, there's a flavor for every type of investor. As always, keep an eye on inflation trends and consumer spending to guide your investment choices. That's it for this episode of Spy Trader. Remember, we generate a new podcast every few hours to keep you updated. Stay tuned and stay savvy, traders. Catch you in the next episode where we'll unpack another layer of the S&P 500. This is Johnny Bear Market McBull, signing off.